ACL Nation, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024 and Baggin Braggin 2.0. Kind of. We're going to
Almost.
get the intro in just a second, but still working on that. We had a lot of stuff that we had to do for Myrtle Beach, so we're kind of winding back into the thick of it, I guess. I enjoyed my break. I hope you did it as well, Meesh.
Yeah.
Kind of do a quick recap on the Open number 6 and the high school and college championships. Talk about what we got coming up here with our little program in 2024, interview with Justin Duke, and then we get into our games at the end of the show. As usual, Mish, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It was funny when I went to go record around the ACL earlier. I was out of practice. I was like, wait, I gotta turn my camera on, and then I didn't know what I was doing. I was like new to podcasting.
So I'm still kind of get back into it too.
Yeah, well, you really are just getting into it. You just flew in.
I just landed about 45 minutes ago. My parking was a little bit more than I thought it'd be, so I might get in trouble for that one.
What's your parking per day there?
I thought it was only like $14, but apparently not. So
mine's like 18, I think.
It was like 192 for the whole time. So
yeah, that seems right. You're gone a long time.
It was like only a week, but still. Yeah, had some fun. I got a lot of bragging to do. So
all right, here, let me
throw
it up. Throw it up.
All right, I'm gonna start with the small one because I think this is a big moment in her life. The kiddo just reached out to me on the 31st and said, "Hey, just a reminder, I need to make my car payment tomorrow, so make sure you have the money." So I'm like, "All right, there you go. Big step. She's handling responsibilities on her own.
Let's go."
I'm proud of her. I've been having to beg her the last few months. Hey, give me a receipt. Make sure I get the receipt and stuff like that. So proud of her for that one. I'll brag on the kind of whole zone, whole control. We still don't have a name for it thing that we did this last weekend.
I like whole zone. That's
you like
great.
The whole zone? Okay.
Yeah.
In Myrtle Beach, I think it went pretty well. The first day was kind of a disaster, but we're feeling things out. But I think it really showed its true potential on the second day whenever we, worked out all the kinks, had the live feeds up and running. I had Austin Schlobaum and some other pros come up to me this weekend and say that they really liked it and they see potential in it. So hopefully if we can get that ready for the pro season to begin, I'll be pretty excited about it.
I loved it.
You liked it?
I was like watching in the hotel room and I was like, this is awesome. Because I watch Red Zone. That's what I watch on Sundays. So that's what I'm used to in terms of how I digest sports content. So I loved how it faded in and out, like the audio, just like it does on the Red Zone. And I don't know, everything. I think you guys killed it. Like there's going to be bumps when you try something new. There has to be. And I guess in other sports, you probably wouldn't witness the bumps.
Yeah, I mean, they got a little bit bigger of a budget, Yeah,
so, they got a bigger budget, but
bigger budget and more people. Like we had
to bear through it.
Yeah, we had Chase and Corey both pushing the buttons and reaching across each other to control the audio and stuff. So I mean, we'll get it figured out to the point where hopefully it simplifies things. But I think that it definitely showed its potential. I mean, I felt more professional, which is, we've talked about it, something that I'm trying to lean towards anyway.
Yeah.
I enjoy interacting with chat, so I still would like to kind of find a way to bring that into play. But I mean,
that part was missed. I agree because people were writing to you specifically, and it's you're. Could you see chat and you just?
Yeah, and I was typing back as much as I could, but I mean, it was a lot. So I think we did well. It was wires everywhere. So shout out to Corey and Chase for putting it together. They actually had a little bit extra setup than we did because I mean, there's only so much that we can do without being involved as the AR. But yeah, I think it showed potential. I think for the most part, everybody that was involved in it were happy. We like the interviews. I got to get better at interviewing. I'm so bad at it.
I don't remember thinking you were bad at it.
Really?
I don't think I saw more than a couple though.
I always forget to I mean, I listen, but I don't segue off of that question to the next one because I'm already thinking ahead with the next question I'm going to ask, and I want it to be a little bit more of a flow, I guess. But I don't know. I was happy with the product.
Same.
Yeah, we ran into a little bit of trouble with the technology issues. I mean, we brought in TikTok. I think TikTok went really well. Yeah. But we had some technology issues that we couldn't get a hold of Corey because he was boarding a plane and flying back. So it was kind of like scramble mode with Jake and myself. And I mean, we made it. We survived. So I'm
luckily
happy with
TikTok worked when Facebook didn't sound wise.
That,
so
that was a cool thing too.
Yeah, that helped.
Yeah,
for sure.
My voice is kind of going out a little bit. Either that or I'm just getting tired. I don't know, but What else I got? Two more things. Okay, yeah, want to brag on BG, the Canine BG collab. I think that was the biggest collab release ever.
Nice.
So I don't really have exact numbers yet, but Rich, and he starts off the conversation with, "How much do you love me?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I like where this started." So yeah, I think we passed up the Ultra collab that we did with the Vipers. So shout out to
Sweet.
all the players and people who bought and supported. So definitely very, very thankful for that. And then the last thing I got, speaking of Team Canine or Canine Unit, Team Canine shine this
Mhm.
weekend in singles. I mean, Jeremiah Ellis, Ryan Wiedenfeld, Gavin Cano, Hunter Thorne came really, really close.
Yeah.
Frank Verona, and then of course Ryan Trader winning the whole thing. Had a chance to have 6 out of 8 players.
Proud papa.
Yeah, I really was. I was kind of like, I was like, man, who's going live for that match? Who's going live for that match? And we actually had a pretty good chunk, with Maddie McBride there for high school. We had a pretty good chunk of subscriber videos this weekend. So
Good.
there's plenty of videos all over the place for people to watch cornhole this weekend.
Yeah, no, I thought everybody did awesome. Your team was shining for sure.
So,
I just wanted to brag on my stylist because I hired a stylist this season for the broadcast because
mm-hmm.
if you haven't heard me complain, I don't like or am good at putting outfits together. So I loathe it every broadcast. I literally put it off and like I'm not even someone who procrastinates anything and I procrastinate until the last second and then I just throw random clothes in the suitcase and I make myself figure it out before the broadcast. That's how much I hate it.
Man,
So, and it's not a complete outfit. Like, it's not like I'm thinking about accessories or jewelry. I am doing the bare minimum to look presentable. And so this season I found a stylist. And what's crazy is that I just randomly was Googling stylists on Instagram. And then I just cold messaged these people and was like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking for a stylist.
is
So
it
this
like region specific or just
no,
in
like I
general?
literally
Okay,
just randomly typed in stylist into Instagram with no location specifics. And this one reached out to me, a couple reached out, but one was like super excited. She's like, this sounds like so much fun. I'm so in. Her name is also Michelle. She goes
there
by
you go.
Meesh and she lives an hour from me. What are the
No
chances?
way. What?
Yes. Swear
Has
to
she ever
God.
heard of you?
No. No, like we were
That's
just
awesome.
her location isn't even on her Instagram profile anywhere. There's no way I could have known that she was local. So anyways, she puts together these mood boards for me on Canva and then she puts all the links to the clothes and she's super helpful. I sent her pictures of what it looks like and then and she was super into it. She was posting about it. She was like, I can't wait for the season to start. So and she's even going to try to see if she can get like a clothing company to offer clothes to all of us. So
That's awesome. That's
it's
one thing
been
I was worried about because I reached out to Trey and I was like, "Hey, I got a large polo, like short sleeve polo, and your boy's pushing an extra large right now. I've been eating good in the holidays, so I don't want to be sitting up there looking like I'm in, like stuck inside something really tight fitting. I was like, I want something loose that can relax, and it didn't come in time, so I was like, oh man, I need to wear something.
so
So
what'd
yeah, I
you
need a
wear? I don't even
stylist.
remember.
I think I wore this to be honest with you. I don't even know.
I
Yeah.
can't remember either.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
wasn't enough for us to memorize it, put it that
Yeah,
way.
that it didn't stand out. No,
Yeah.
good or bad. So we're good. But that was the thing is that I'm not someone who typically gets a lot of like comments on clothes because I put no time into clothes for the most part. It's just not my
Mhm.
thing. So to get so much comments like I love your outfit, this looks so good, you look so great, you look more better than normal, like it was like so much and I was like damn, clothes make a difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say something when you got out of the elevator that day that I saw you there. I was like, "Oh, this is new." I was like, "It looks good," but
Like put
you're in a
together
hurry. Yeah,
like a complete outfit, like put together. And so yeah, shout out to Looks by Mish. That's her. You can go follow her on Instagram. But not spelled the same way I spell Mish. It's
oh,
Miche, I believe. But yeah, she's Looks by Mish, and then I'm Meesh. But it's
that's
just so
awesome.
funny. A couple
Yeah,
Mishes just doing what we do.
couple Cali Miches.
Yeah,
It
Callie
been
Mish.
really funny if she goes by LA Miche.
I know, no, she's like in Roseville area, right near Sacramento.
Okay,
So we haven't met in person yet, but we're definitely probably going to hit the mall together at some point, even just for content purposes,
all right.
for her stuff. But yeah, love it, love her, and she's amazing. And I talked to other stylists, and they were like, "Yeah, it's going to be like 15 grand, or like just crazy stuff." And I'm like, "You're out of your mind." I said, "Well, the ACL's not gonna pay for that. They don't even pay me that, so
Right.
they're not gonna pay you that." So, crazy stuff. All right, we are going to take a break, and when we come back, we will come, with you with Justin Duke with a new kind of setup on how we do our interviews, so don't go anywhere. Welcome, guys. We have our guest here with us, Justin Duke. It's his rookie season. He's playing with Josh Glover, and it's his second season. They're sponsored by NOLA Bags, and the best thing that they look forward to making pro was getting on teams, and he got drafted by the team that he wanted. So, go Missouri Mays. so, welcome, Justin, to the show.
What up, brother?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
What up? What up?
we're going to dive into some questions here with you, and then we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to hop into some fun games. So let's kick it off with I'm going to go with, what's the most important thing in life to you besides cornhole?
So the most important thing to me in life is definitely, which everybody knows, is my family. If you don't have family, you don't have nobody at all to rely back on. And I play a big part in that with my son, my wife, and now I have a stepdaughter. So without them, I think my life would be crazy, even though it is right now with with everything going on, and I'm still recovering from a lot of stuff that happened last year. So I've fallen back on them a lot, and they've been there every step. So
Yeah, so kind of maybe piggybacking off of that a little bit, what's something that shaped you to be the person that you are today?
I man, it's been a journey for me uh with losing my dad. I didn't think this would be emotional, but yeah, man, it's definitely a feeling that I never want to occur again. He played the game that everybody loves to play, and not seeing him at the tournaments that I attend is pretty rough.
I can only imagine. So this was just last year.
Yeah, it happened. So I was on my way to Chicago. I was supposed to do the qualifier, but my work called, and they was like, "Hey, I need you here Monday," and I was like, "Oh dang, I don't get to do the qualifier," and I dropped everything, left my wife there to ride home with Josh and root him on to the qualifier, and that night I talked to my dad till about 9:30 ish when I rode into Chicago, Illinois from South Carolina, and he died. He got killed 11:55 that night. So
Wow.
I went the whole next day to about lunch, not knowing and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely not a phone call you're wanting, but I understand it's life and it happens. And I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. And I just made a promise to him that I would make pro and play on TV for him just one time.
Yeah, that kind of brings me to the next question, which is, what are your cornhole goals?
My cornhole goes is it's to a rough start right now because I'm not traveling a lot, but rookie of the year is like a long term goal for me this year. And the number one goal is to, which was one of my dad's, his favorite player was Ryan Windsor. So now I get to hopefully play on TV with Ryan. I know we are playing in Myrtle Beach together, and that's one of the goals of mine this year was to play with him at least one time. And then, maybe if I do good with him, then we could play on CBS Sports one time. And, then basically the year is just left with one thing, and that's win Rookie of the Year.
A couple questions real quick. No one's talking about you for rookie of the year. How does that make you feel? Angry, excited, chip on your shoulder?
No, man, I understand there's bigger names out there than me, but I know, and I think a lot of people know that I could play with everybody that they're talking about, and it's not came out yet. I've only played one or two opens, and I mean, I think I did. I didn't get to play open in Memphis, and this is where I live. I got sick Saturday night after doubles and couldn't even stay out of the bathroom Sunday morning. And even Windsor was here, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm not going to get to go. So you need to wake up and go."
Outside
So,
of cornhole, outside of
but
cornhole though,
no,
what are
man, it does
your
not hurt my feelings.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're a little laggy. I'm not sure if it's you or me.
Oh, I was just saying, it doesn't hurt my feelings or get to me any more than what it is. It's just it's just a award. It's not that big to me, but yeah, I mean, I think my name will get brought up soon. I just gotta get back to playing, and I think everybody will know that if I didn't play for a long time last year, and I still entered number one in Tennessee, and I end up making a big run and finishing very, very high in the rankings last year without playing for like 5 months. So I think it's just how bad you want it. That's it.
Yeah. And then outside of cornhole, what do you have for like life goals?
So life goals is to uh, obviously raise my kids to the best of my ability and be 100% there for my wife through everything, and then hopefully the business that I have expands in the next few years, and then obviously I can hire some people and get to travel all I want instead of working.
The old no work and throw more routine. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. So I feel like you sort of answered this earlier, but what made you want to be a cornhole pro? Was it about your dad, or was it other stuff as well?
So I think it was more about me just showing the world that I could play. I've been a pro and ever since I started playing cornhole, and then ACO got to Memphis, around the Memphis area, and I was like, well, I want to be a pro here. And I put a go out to mine to be a pro, but then my dad was like, man, I want to see you on TV just one time, son, just one time. And I was like, it happened, and I made a promise to just to him that I would do it. And I think I do get to play on TV one time this year, no matter what, with teams. So I think I'm going to do everything he wanted, and even more. So that's what it means to me.
Now I think the Mays have a teams event here in Myrtle Beach. Are you going to this one? And are you on the
Yeah,
squad?
yeah. As of right now, I'm playing with Ryan.
Okay, cool. And then you're like you said, it's your rookie season. You got a lot of things you've overcame to get here. So what's one piece of advice you would give to our viewers to chase their cornhole dreams?
Yeah. So, uh, I mean, I don't really know. Just keep pushing forward, even if it's a few steps back, like I got. You can still overcome anything with the support system that you have, but you've got to have that support system, and just people around you. Build your circle with people that trust you and that encourage you and stuff like that, and that will keep you going, like in life.
Couldn't agree more.
Like it.
All right, Jesselyn, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do some fun games and questions, so don't go anywhere.
Alrighty.
So now what we want to do is some sort of rapid fire questions that are just silly. I know you're on a bit of a lag, so it might be a pause in between the question and the answer, but it's okay.
Rapid-ish fire.
Rapid-ish. So I'll start.
Let me try to like take off my Wi-Fi. I'm outside, so that might work.
All right, so now it's time to get into the fun questions and games that we have. First, we have rapid fire questions. So Wally and I are just going to go back and forth with some silly questions. First one is
I like how we try to like mix it up a little bit and not be so serious, and then all of a sudden Justin starts getting emotional questions. Like,
yeah, I know. Well, no,
Yeah.
we wanted those questions so we can really connect and
Yeah.
get to know you, but then we just want to hang out and have
Yeah.
fun. So,
Oh yeah, I
okay,
get it.
mountains or ocean?
Mountains,
All right, snow or sand?
snow.
What's your cheat meal?
My what?
Cheat meal, like when what's the meal that you would, it's not good for you, but it's your favorite?
That's every day for me. I don't eat healthy, so
Living
I
that
mean,
cheese life.
pizza.
Okay.
Pizza? All right. What game show do you think you could win if you were on it?
Family Feud.
Well, that was fast. Okay,
Yeah.
Family Feud. I love it. Have you ever been mistaken for somebody famous?
Uh, no. Yes, Mr. Clean. Yes,
Mr. Clean.
yeah. See, you see what I'm saying?
You and
That's good.
every other bald guy out there.
Yeah, wide spectrum.
Oh man. All right. When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A cop.
Oh,
Justin 5-0.
okay.
I was
What do you
almost a cop actually, but I turned it down.
Probably because
really?
you ate too many pizzas and couldn't qualify through the physical
Not
training
good for
part.
training. What are you binge watching right now?
Is that like a TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't really watch shows, but if I had to choose one that I have watched, it is Chicago PD.
Oh, okay. I've never seen it.
Who's the
Oh,
best Call of Duty player you've ever played with?
I knew that was coming. I swear to God, I knew that was coming. I'd have to say, besides myself,
Oh my!
I'd have to say Wally.
Wow. Wally, did you set yourself up for
I
that?
didn't even
He
see that
did.
coming.
He
Oh
had to.
no. Oh no. He needs
I've
to
been
inflate his
I've been
ego
begging
some
this
more.
guy to download the new game, and he won't do it because he's waiting for Christmas.
I have to because my son is involved in that, and he's gonna be like, "Why are you playing the new one?" I'm like, "Look,
You just sit in the
okay,
corner and wait. All right. What's on your bucket list?
bucket list. Um, I want to win an Open, and then I want to win a national as my first year.
Ooh.
Nice.
So,
Those are
so
lofty.
like, looking at Justin Burton and Logan, taking one of the nationals last year's in doubles, and then Justin also winning the national, the same national, and I think that's a huge go. I think that's something he had too, and I
Mhm.
think that's something I want to like take in, and I just know it's going to be very hard and challenging.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Wally, you've got
I
spin the
got some
wheel.
funsies. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We got 3 different wheels that we're gonna spin, Justin. It is going to give you some categories. I don't know if you can see it. If not, I'll go ahead and mention it out loud. So we got basically 10 cornhole players on one wheel, 10 cornhole players on another wheel. We're going to spin a wheel and it's going to give you an activity and it's going to put these players head to head in this activity. I want you to tell us who's going to win and why. All right.
All right.
So the events we have are MMA fighting, billiards, bowling, darts, better airmails, tennis, a 40-meter dash, basketball, arm wrestling, or better dresser. All right. So I'm going to spin the wheel. This is the event that you got, and I hope it's drama right off the bat. Let's see what we got.
Oh, imagine that.
Well, I mean, right up your alley. Oh, down passed right over basketball. All right, arm wrestling. So here we go.
Who's gonna win in arm wrestling?
Who's going to win in arm wrestling? The first player.
Please have Josh Glover on there, please.
All right, it looks like it's going to be Hunter Thorne.
Okay, that's a
And
good one.
Hunter Thorne is going to be arm wrestling. Oh, it's perfect. It had to be. It's perfect.
Jimmy Humans.
Jimmy Humans. All right, Hunter Thorne versus Jimmy Humans for arm wrestling. Who you got and why?
I'm gonna take Hunter Thorne.
Oh wow, Jimmy
And
is going to be upset with you.
big arm Jimmy.
All right, why? Why?
I just feel like there's a toughness right there with Hunter Thorne when when he's losing. I can see it in his face that he wants to win so bad that the anger's finally just going to come out.
Jimmy's going to be upset.
Especially if Jimmy's got him down. He's like, I'm not losing to this little armed guy.
Fair enough. All right, now we are going to do some "Are you smarter than a fifth grader?" questions.
Oh wow!
Look how scared he is.
We'll start you off easy, I think. What gas do humans need in order to live?
What?
What gas do humans need in order to live?
What gas?
Yes. What do we need to live?
Oxygen.
Yeah, there we go.
You got me scared.
All right, who invented the light bulb?
Oh my god. Frank Einstein or something like that, right?
It's close. I know you know the name. It's Thomas Edison. You got the E.
I did not know that name.
No, you didn't know that name? Oh, I thought you were just going, you're going with the E. This one's good for what just occurred for the ACL. What landmass on Earth is known as the island continent?
There's no way they teach this in 5th grade.
We just went there. The ACL just went there. Wally just went there.
Okay, Australia.
There we go.
You need a lifeline on that one.
Maine borders which U.S. state?
Canada?
U.S. state.
That's a country.
U.S. state. Yeah. U.S. state, Maine borders.
I guarantee I wouldn't have known this one. I'm horrible at geography.
What the world? Maine.
What's over there by Maine?
Idea.
New Hampshire.
Okay.
Last one. Let's see.
God.
What's the capital of New York? I didn't know this either.
I know this one.
You do?
Yeah.
The capital of New York?
Yeah.
Starts with an A, right?
Yeah. Starts with an A.
Starts with a
Did we go here? Did the ACL go here?
No, there's no way I know that. I'm not even gonna guess.
Albany. Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah. See,
I don't know why.
There's no way.
Like,
if you've ever
terrible with geography, and I know that question.
I'm horrible with geography, and if you've ever seen when this was an actual show, most people didn't know the answers to these questions. All right.
I think I probably would have gotten. How many did we do? 6. I think I probably would have gotten 3 of those right.
Yeah, I think I'm probably in the 2 to 3 range. I
was a little worried though when we started off, and oxygen was making him sweat. Like, Misha's like, we're gonna start easy, and Justin's like,
Well, I think the word gas threw you off.
I got one.
All right, so that's the high score now.
What was that?
We're gonna keep track of who gets the high score right now.
Oh yeah, we are supposed to keep track. Okay, well, I didn't keep track, but we can. We'll go back.
I mean, it's not hard to have one.
He's in the lead with 1 right now. you are also the first guest.
Yeah, you're the first guest to do it, so you have that going for you. All right, Wally, you're taking the last segment. Go ahead.
All right, so this is our version of F, Marry, Kill. It's called Push, Airmail, Block. You basically have to stick with one for the rest of your life, throw one away, and then just have a little fling with the other one. All right. So we're going with footwear here for you. So we're going with Hey Dudes, Crocs, and then slides with socks.
All right, so keep the Hey Dudes, right? Is that how? Is that
so
what
that's
you said?
Yep.
That's like
so
the
that's
first
gonna
one.
Be push. That's airmail. Okay, airmail.
Airmail.
Airmail the Hey Dudes. Okay.
Throw. I guess I don't know. The Crocs is the worst. So
killing the Crocs, blocking the Crocs,
blocking the
Crocs, and then the slides with the pushing the with the slides and the socks.
I would actually have to agree with that. I'm on the same with you.
The Crocs are terrible.
I would probably actually airmail the slides with socks, just because I feel like that'd be the most comfortable. Like the Hey Dudes, over time they kind of wear on you.
Okay,
they do, but yeah.
I've personally never worn slides with socks. I don't own slides, so I can't speak to it. But I'm not a Croc person, so there you go. All right, Justin. This has been a blast.
I don't play cornhole like that.
I don't play cornhole like that. Fair enough. It's been awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to watching you achieve your goals this rookie season. And we'll be watching.
All right, thank y'all. Y'all have a good day.
All right,
you too.
Later.
All right, it is time. We don't have highlights this week because Wally literally just got off a plane. So give the guy a minute. All right. Hey, but we have a minute for the next open. When's the next open? Is it?
I got 2 weeks. So we'll definitely have it for next week. The problem is once we, like I said, we had technical issues, so we got cut off on the live feed. So whenever I download them from
Yes.
TikTok, there's 12 videos, and I got to go piece which ones go with which, and it's going to take a while.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go. But trying to pull it up here. We do have something exciting we're doing. I reached out to Wally and I was like, hey, do you want to do this health challenge thing? Because I think it's fun when, first of all, we all like to compete because we're cornhole people. So that was one aspect I wanted to do. And then secondly, you guys know I come from the health and fitness world, or maybe you don't, but that is my where I started in 2006 as a personal trainer, and I've been working as a yoga teacher and also mindfulness, meditation, those kinds of things. So I was like, what if we did a cool challenge? And Wally said he was in. So what that means is from January 15th to February 15th. Oh no, yeah, 30 days. 30-day health challenge. It's completely free. And I give you everything you need. So you get 60 days to the Peloton app, which has every kind of workout you can imagine. So if you have a Peloton product, you could use it, but you definitely don't need it. You can do strength workouts at home. You can do yoga. You can pick the walking one. You can pick outside stuff. Like if you have a regular treadmill, you can use it. And they even have gym workouts. So like anything you could think of, it's there, and it will tell you what to do, and you just follow it. So that's super easy. Then I give you a free 14-day trial to Cook Smarts. That's all they'd give me is 14 days. But it's pretty inexpensive if you do want to continue with it after that. And what that does is it tells you what to cook every night. Isn't that everyone's question? I don't know what to
Tells
cook
you
for
what to
dinner.
cook and tells you what to buy to cook it.
Yeah, it tells you.
So,
Yes, you get a
yeah.
grocery
I mean,
list.
you're not going to get bored on 2 weeks worth of food. You can recycle after 2 weeks and be fine.
That's true. You could totally just
Yeah.
do it. And also, you can pick from the archives and you can build longer weeks. So, like, you can kind of theoretically plan for the future there. But I love it because, I've been using it for like, I don't even know, 6-7 years now. That's what I use to cook dinner. And what I love about it is the grocery list, but also the prep. So, it's not really a factor anymore. But when I used to work in the evenings, when I was like a trainer and a yoga teacher, I would do all the prep ahead of time. And it tells you like how long you can prep it. So it's like this can be prepped 5 days in advance. This can be prepped 2 days in advance. And so that you're ready to go and can just cook the food. And then you also can choose from like regular, gluten-free, paleo, and vegetarian. So you have all kinds of options. You can adjust the serving sizes. And here's the best part if you've ever gone a recipe online. No 16 pages of text that you have to get through to get to the recipe with 74 ads popping up and videos. It is clean and easy to use. I use my phone. I used to use my tablet, but that's got commandeered by Rome a long time ago. So I don't have my tablet anymore in the kitchen, but I'll just set it up on my phone and just follow it. So Cook Smarts is amazing. And then the last thing I added on there is anytime you do something towards mindfulness, you get bonus points as well. And the way the points work is it's all on the app. And here I'll share my screen here for you, but it's all on the app and it does all of the calculations of the points and everything for you. So when you get in, you're going to see this is the feed, kind of like a Facebook feed. And you can like type in here, and then all the challenges are here, and you can sign up for the different challenges. Here's the cook a meal series, the mindfulness series, the movement series. And you click on it. And then when you do it, it gives you points. And so we go to the leaderboard. You can see some people have started early already. So we're already seeing some people getting points for completing challenges. And they're just doing the regular challenges. The other ones haven't started yet. They're just doing the follow Baggin Braggin and follow Canine and follow Meesh. And those are just some bonus points you can get there. And that's where they're getting those points. But the rest of the series don't start until January 15th. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then I don't know about you, Wally, but my plan was, so every morning when I wake up, I open my phone, I go to the Peloton app, and I create they're called stacks. So it's like you pick your workout. So I'll pick like maybe a cycling class and a yoga class, and then I put it in my little stack, and then I get up and I go and I work out. So I plan to share my stack every time, so you guys could join me if you want in the classes that I choose. And I think, while you're going to kind of post some of the stuff you're doing too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. I also want to make a more conscious effort for my Instagram, TikTok, and X and stuff like that. So, one fun thing I did today, I bought like one of these like small handheld drones.
Oh,
It's gonna like I have hover mode or follow mode, so I can basically be walking.
that's so cool.
So I think we're doing some cool stuff like that. But I want to make sure that this is fun for me, because one, I won't complete it if it's not fun for me.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that everybody else knows, we're not half-assing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, and then what's the prize? Tell them what the prize is.
So we're giving away some mini boards and BG Canine mini bags. So it's
Yes.
going to be part of that release that we did earlier in December. And yeah, we'll ship them right to you and get to play indoor during the wintertime. I don't know where the winter's going to be, but where I'm at, I'm all about indoor stuff right now. So it's
They're
cold.
so and mini bags are so great for
Hmm.
parties
And
because
not
you
only
can
that,
just
but
throw them in the living room and play.
you can put them on your carry on too.
Yeah.
Play right there
They're
in the playing aisle. No one will bother you.
Yeah, it's really great. So I'm excited. And the reason why I wanted to do it is because um I'm super passionate about working with people on their mindset, as you guys know, but I'm also super passionate about health. And the other thing is, I'm hoping that what people get out of this challenge is a routine, but not a routine that's strict. The only thing that I'm strict with in my own life and with my clients is doing something,
Yep.
even if it's 2 minutes. So what I really hope you get from the 30 days is a routine, because it's like you're going to hear me say in the challenge, even if you woke up and chose a 5-minute meditation that day because that's all you had time for, or a 5-minute core class, that's beautiful. That's perfect. That's enough. And it feels good to do the something every day for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes. And so hopefully after 30 days, you will be in the habit of doing something. So I don't set an alarm for myself. I just wake up when I wake up. And so that means I'm either going to get maybe an hour for a workout that day because I woke up early enough, or maybe I woke up too late and I'll only get 10 minutes, but I just do whatever I can with the time that I have. So, you don't have to do it that way. But my point is that I'm strict
Right.
with myself about doing that, starting my day with something, but it doesn't have a time constraint, or even like let's say I didn't have enough time I wouldn't have enough time to shower and work out. Then I'll shower and do like a low intensity yoga class, so I won't get all sweaty, because then I'm still doing something, but it fits within the time that I have.
Yeah, my morning thing is one of my resolutions, and I think I've done this before and it worked out well, was first thing I do, make my bed. Before I get up and
There
even
you
let the
go.
dog out, I'm getting up and making the bed, and there you go. Accomplished task number
I
1.
can't make my bed because
Yeah.
my husband and dogs are in it.
Kick him out.
Take them
Yeah,
out.
no,
Get
no,
out.
that's for me. That's something. Even if I'm on a hotel, if I go to the hotel, yes, we got room service or whatever. I'm still gonna make my own bed. So I mean, it's just goals. If I see something that I feel like needs to be done, I'll do it. Just napkins and soda bottles and stuff on the ground from this weekend, pick them up, throw it away. My whole purpose is basically if there's something that needs to be done now, just do it. So.
I
And the
think
other
that's
thing
great.
too is it's more than a game, it's a family. I say that all the time, and this is one cool thing about this group for the next 30 days. You're part of the family. We're all going to be rooting for each other. I mean, nobody, yes, we're competitive. We all want to win, but we all want everyone else to be like 1B, you
Yeah,
know.
we're just doing it together. Like, it's fun to
Yeah.
discover like who your favorite instructors are on Peloton, or like your favorite classes. Like, and I've tried all kinds of things. Like, I love the shadow boxing classes. I love the bar classes, like things that I hadn't ever done before. I'm really enjoying. By the way, the link is cornholemeesh.com/health challenge. Probably should have given you that a while ago. But that's where you sign up for free. So cornholemeesh.com/health challenge. We start January 15th. But even if you start a little bit after that, it's okay, right? I don't know if someone's going to complete every task to get a perfect score. So you could still maybe get enough points to win. And, you're winning if you're taking care of yourself anyway. So
Yep.
you're good to go either way. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're all going to be doing it together. So we'd love to have you join us for some fun there. And then, like I said, someone's going to win a cool prize. Could be you. We
Might
don't
be
know.
me. Might be me. Not gonna lie.
No, can't be you. Actually, you're
Oh,
disqualified.
dang. Still doing the program. I don't care.
All right, guys. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into the games right after this. It's time for the games. Wally, top 4 bagger of the week.
Top 4 bagger. I mean, you can't go without talking about Myrtle Beach. So my top 4 bagger is the turnout we had at Myrtle Beach this last weekend. Over 1,000 unique players, high school championships, college championships, women's seniors, juniors, open teams, pro teams, minor teams, singles, doubles. We had it all.
Had it
It,
all.
it was almost like a halftime show for the year. I think it's actually perfect the way the season's set up to do a big tournament like this. So yeah, I want to shout out everybody who came out this last week, and I mean, just people came out to watch. it was a pretty cool environment the whole entire weekend.
Oh, it totally was. I couldn't agree more. My four bagger is I made it to midnight, baby. Let's
Let's
go.
go. It
I
was
always
different for me because midnight, that's my first time celebrating on the East Coast because last year I was stuck with that,
the game
Chris
that wouldn't end.
Kingsbury, Alan Rawls, Philip Lopez, and Mark Richards match. So I didn't get to celebrate on the East Coast last year. So this year we
Wait,
got done at like
to be
7.
clear, we hardly celebrated last year. It was like 6 of us sitting in a hotel room talking. Like it wasn't it was not a big thing. You didn't miss much.
So I was hoping they would hit an airmail or something at midnight, so I had something to watch to signify it was midnight. But yeah, for us it was just watch cornhole and commentate cornhole. But this year was, get done, go take a shower, go to the bar, went to Riptides and had really good food there.
Good.
And then yeah, just we actually got to celebrate. There might be some video surfacing. I mean, kind of acting a
Ooh.
fool. So yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Follow the TikTok and Instagrams, okay? I'll gotta edit it, but yeah, there might have been some bar dancing and break dancing from K9.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we did a my best friend and I did a party at her house. We did a bring your own charcuterie board party. So we got to eat lots of good food and then we played lots of games and we made it till midnight and then went home.
Way to go, Mish. So proud.
I was very proud of myself.
12:07 passed out.
No, I went till like 1. All
Oh.
right, floor bagger of the week.
All right, so this one might actually get me in trouble, but I feel like it has to be said
Okay.
because a lot of people came up to me and they noticed it. The communication and organization within the ACL groups, the directors, the live stream team, the event planning, the higher ups, it needs to get better. The events just overran with each other. Then happens with a lot of people, but the communication on how to handle that was, I think, done pretty poorly, and it had a lot of the players kind of getting upset. And
Mm,
I'm backing the players on this one. Like some people wanted us to end the women's and seniors live feeds like right before the championships, and then switch over to pro teams. And I'm like, we're not gonna watch 2.5 hours of Avatar and not find out how it ends. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that'd
Right,
be
yes, exactly. I
ridiculous.
need the
So
ending.
yeah, so I think we're already on the right track, and I'm not innocent either, by the way. I'm guilty of some things that happened, but I think the conversations are already in place to get things better. So we're working on it, but
We're human, right? You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're gonna have
yeah,
mistakes.
I'll own up to my mistake.
My floor bagger of the week is because I was only in Myrtle Beach basically 2 days because 2 of the days were travel days. I just got like no time with my friends. Like I didn't get to hang out with you at all. Me
Yeah, I
and
know.
Corey went and had sushi one night, but other than that little time, like I didn't get to hang out with like we usually do. And I was kind of bummed when I got home. I felt like a little deprived of my
Yeah.
social time.
Well,
And
then
like I didn't commentate with you, like just no time. It was just
yeah, and I was
broadcast and that's
working
it.
out during broadcast too, so like I really didn't get a chance to stay there.
Yeah, like it was, and I was busy. I was doing interviews from 3 o'clock on, then production meeting, then the broadcast, and then back to the hotel. So yeah, and it's not like so when it's walking distance, I'll pop in, before like during the
Mhm.
and then I'm like go back to the hotel and get ready. But when I have to get an Uber, like I don't want to do that a million
Right,
times in a
right.
day to be there for an hour. So I ended up just getting stuck at the hotel. But so that was my floor bagger. All right, send it or board it. What you got?
All right, Senator Border, where we at? I think for me, my Senator Border is just about the hair right now. I think I'm gonna go get cut. I think I'm done with it.
Wait, so what was your original plan?
My original plan was to get under 200 pounds before I cut it. And I think I did lose about 8 to 10 pounds in the last couple weeks. So I think I'm pretty close, but I'm just done with it. It's I forget to take the rubber
So is your
bands
senator
out.
board
So
it
when I
long
wake up,
hair?
yeah, Senator Border long hair for
Okay,
me.
got it.
For me.
But with your long hair, like you're planning to do some kind of style or just let it
I
ride?
mean, I kind of like the idea of just like braiding it and just kind of, ponytails and just curls or whatever. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel better when I get a haircut, and
Mhm.
I have this vision. We're doing this thing. And it's kind of talking about your stylist. It's like I actually want to wear button-up shirts and slacks and a belt and stuff like that, or jeans
Create a
and
brand. Yeah.
yeah, I want to look good, and it's just like with the long hair, I almost feel kind of lazy.
I see what you're saying. Like
So I'm
scraggly.
sending
Yeah.
it, probably cutting it
Okay. I,
tomorrow.
I'm an, I like shorter hair, so like that's like a personal preference. So like I'm gonna send it for you. But I think braids are cool too. Okay, my senator board is dry January
Ooh, okay.
because I'm a
I don't have
hard board. Hard board.
I'll send it. I have no problem with it. I was actually dry New Year's until I got angry with the whole situation that went down.
Oh
Oh man,
no.
you froze on me. You
I
froze on
came back.
me.
I'm back, right?
Okay, there. Now you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I cut you off or not, but yeah, my I was dry until New Year's, and then I got upset because we were Jake and I went 4-2 in rounders, and then right before the tournament starts, they came over and made me mad, and I was like, I'm going to get a drink before I say something I'm not supposed
So
to
the
say.
re
So
so the re then you're not a big drinker, I don't think, but,
yeah.
like, I am a everyday glass of wine kinda person, and so, for me, I don't like dry January because I think that would just, first of all, make me, like, not as happy in life because I just enjoy my, like, nightcap, and, like, 2, for my personality, restricting equals binging, so if I restrict something
Mhm.
for a month, I'm going to go balls out before and after. So,
February.
like, it's like the equivalent of what I would have drank if I just would have had a little bit each day. So
Yeah.
that doesn't work for me, and that's a hard board it for me. Okay, would you rather?
All right, so we kind of talked about Myrtle Beach and not have much time. I think the timing worked out well. I liked having New Year's Eve on Sunday, getting done, being able to go out still, but
Yeah.
it was colder than I thought it would be.
Okay.
So, would you rather go back to Myrtle Beach because it's been growing, it's an awesome environment, or would you go someplace warm like Hawaii or Florida or something like that?
Oh, I love the cold.
What?
I don't want to be outside. Like I don't want to be like on the beach at Myrtle Beach in December, but like I like the winter clothes and like the sweaters and the boots and all of
You could
that.
still wear like shorts and a hoodie in Hawaii. And the only concern I have
Uh,
with Hawaii is like it's for college and high school kids. Funds might be an issue getting them there to do that. You know what I
yeah, and
mean?
Hawaii, by the way, like I've never had my hair look good in Hawaii. Like what there it is impossible. I was there for a week and I look haggard.
I'll bring you a hat.
I can't wear a hat
No,
on the broadcast.
sure you can. You can do anything for your mind too. My mom says.
I'm gonna stick with Myrtle. I like Myrtle. I think it's beautiful. Every day I looked out my window of the hotel. I loved the hotel this year.
Yeah,
I
you did
just was
better.
in heaven. I would just stare at the water. I would do my yoga overlooking the water. I mean, it's just get out of here. I
You did
can't.
that this year? It wasn't cold.
No, not out in my hotel room. I would
No, just
face,
inside. Oh,
yeah, face the window. So as I'm
dang.
doing yoga, I'm looking at the ocean.
I
It
guess.
doesn't get
I don't
better.
know. Mine was cold. I was cold. I opened the balcony for a little bit, and I was like, "This is not. Ooh, it's cold."
Oh, I love it.
No, but I've never been to Hawaii, and it's on my bucket list. So I would love to do a
I'm not a
big
big
event
Hawaii
there.
fan, so you're asking the wrong
Really?
person. Cabo, I'd go to
Mm.
Cabo, but
Oh, yeah, we already know that. We already know that. 4 times a year she'll go there.
absolutely. Would you rather? Oh, mine. Sorry.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
say, are you done?
I don't know. I was just feeling yours. Okay. This is what happened. I booked myself an exit row aisle seat because they were out of Delta Comfort, whatever,
Mhm.
like the business class. But I was first on the upgrade list and there was a seat available. So, would you rather exit row aisle seat or business class middle seat? So, and the difference is because exit row still has more leg room, so it has equal amount of leg room. But business class, you get free drinks, better snacks. That's essentially the only difference.
So I actually bought this. I don't have it on me. It's a turtle neck pillow, and
Oh,
it's
the one
pretty
you brought
cool.
to my house. I've seen it.
No, it's
Right?
new. I just got
Different
it
one.
for myself for Christmas. Yeah, so it's like
Oh,
it's got this like arching. So if somebody like breaks their neck or whatever, they have to be in that thing.
yes. Hmm.
It's like cut in half. So it's like half hard support, and then it just like wraps around like a scarf.
Okay.
So I can now sleep in any seat, basically same comfort like I'm leaning against the window. So I'm going with the upgrade for the snacks. I'm going business middle with the
I said
turtleneck pillow.
I said no. Yeah, because I was like, "Hey, I'm first on the upgrade list." He's like, "It's a middle seat." I said, "Never mind. I'll stick with mine." Got
So
it.
if you upgrade, does it affect your next flight, or is it just each flight's individually based?
Oh, the upgrade list? Listen,
Yeah.
like, yeah, if you're on the upgrade list, it's every leg.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mm.
I was like, I was first on the first class and business class, but there were no first class available. So had there been a first class seat, I would have been first class.
I
But
sat Southwest first seat, first row to on
me
the way back.
too. Me too.
Yeah, I was happy with it.
I flew Southwest on the way there, and I got first row, first seat, and then I flew Delta on the way home.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm back. I'm happy. I'm a little tired, but I'm ready to get things going. I'm excited for
Understandable.
2024.
All right, guys. That's all we have time for, and we'll see you all next week. If you haven't already, sign up for the health challenge, cornholemeesh.com/health challenge, and we'll see you in there.